Oh yeah. Okay, people. Also, we talk about um uh, solar panels out in the desert that they got. Those things are really, really hot. They get hot because of the sun. All right. Things should not be getting that hot here on planet Earth. So if they're worried about the heat, the temperature of the planet rising or anything like that, it probably is not a good idea to be heating up the desert more than it already is hot. The temperature of the desert is pretty hot already, and warming it up even more will probably cause the atmosphere to change even hotter, right? Okay, so you also have your cities and everything that you're continuing to build and grow, which are also heat conducting, and it causes even hotter heat than what would normally be. So that will also cause the temperature to rise, because anything that's hot enough to cook off of or something like that at a temperature like that is too hot. It should not be that hot because there's nothing that this sun is hitting on planet Earth that is becoming that hot. And if there is, then there's probably a reason why. But if you're out here in a daily life, things do not get that hot. And if they are, then there's a reason why they get that hot. But if you're making more and more buildings and things like that that are conducting that heat, and windows and mirrors and stuff that are reflecting the sunlight and then causing that to heat up, because it's hitting the window and the window's heating up, and then it's shooting that, and then that's heating up, whatever that's hitting. So you got that happening also. So everything that you people are building out here is heat conducting, and adding to the heat and heating things up even more than it already is or should be being. So you need to think about that also, y'all out here on planet Earth, and building these cities, and building industrial and stuff like that out in the desert, or anything, solar power panels, anything, heating something up more than it already is a definite no-no. And probably needs to be corrected or something, figured that out. Make sure you're not heating stuff up too much, or going to cause a problem, because then you're going to be dealing with some really, really bad earth issues then, and probably don't want that happening. So, I like nice weather. I don't want no crazy weather out here, like tornadoes and all kinds of stuff, kind of like the nice weather. So I don't know, that's just my thoughts, or ideal maybe. Might need to want to keep an eye out on that stuff, or make sure it ain't happening. We're already living it. I mean, the cities and everything are built, obviously, but if things don't get done, then, I guess they're not going to get done. People just sitting around, and I don't know what that's what the president is for, or someone. Who do you talk to? Who gets this stuff done? You just keep living on like you're living on, and it's just like nothing's happening. So things have to happen, things have to be upgraded, or made better, moved from where it is to somewhere else maybe, and then quarantined, and then made, how it needs to be made to work, and function. And then these things can then work out for the benefit of humans instead of killing the planet, you know. that would make a little more sense, I would think. Especially if you're worried about it heating up, like they're always talking about. So, but they're the ones with the cities and stuff that is causing the heat to be even hotter. So, I don't know, y'all. What's going on? Who do you talk to? Who gets these things done, right?